And joining Brett on the ice is his dad, Kevin, his mom, Brandy, his sister's baby, brother Spencer, and his girlfriend, Marion. Our next graduate, number 3, Mason Dearborn. When Mason joined the Mavericks, he had a great opportunity to get to play with his brother Logan for 1 year. In that time, he got to lead from him, and he has blossomed into a strong, steady D-man for the Mavericks, just like his brother. In his time here, he has been in 91 games, scoring 9 goals and 35 points. Joining him on the ice today is his dad, Chad, and his mom, Jose. Our next Maverick, number 16, Ethan Falk. Ethan has been a hard-working player his time with the Mavericks, balancing between his football schedule and hockey schedule. He was able to be a great leader and a great person to be around. He has been able to play in 81 games and get 65 points. And joining him on the ice is his dad, Mike, his mom, Sharon, and his grandparents, Les and Glenda Funk. And also Mark and Colleen. Our next graduate, number 1, Sam Johnson. Sam has been a very important part of the Mavericks program in his 3 years. In that time, he's appeared in 56 games, winning 34 times. He has a GAA of 2.53 and a save percentage of just under 900. Joining him on the ice is his dad, Dan, his mom, Shelly, his sisters, Tessa and Lucy. Our next player, number 24, Justin Levesque. Justin has been a go-to center for us in all his years as a Maverick. He has taken some huge draws both offensively and defensively and has led to amazing moments in Mavericks history. His strong leadership also cannot be ignored as he was a reason for being named an assistant captain for this past season. He's been able to play and get into 87 games and collect 52 points. Joining him on the ice is his dad, Andy, his mom, Madeline, his brothers, Jeremy and Jude, and his girlfriend, Anna. And our next graduate, number 15, Ty LaRoche. Tom has never seemed to have a bad day when he comes to the rink. His smile and hard work has made him a great leader in the room and on the ice, and this is why he was named as an assistant captain to the Mavericks for this season. In his time with the Mavericks, he has played in 82 games and has collected 26 points. Joining him on the ice is his dad, Joe, his mom, Bridget, and his sister, Savannah, and his girlfriend, Nora. We would like to thank all 8 graduating players and like to wish them all the best in hockey after the year has concluded. Let's hear it one last time for our graduates. And please welcome the visiting team, the Zodiacs, to the ice. And now, hockey fans, at this time, will you please rise if you're able and kindly remove your headwear for the playing of our national anthem.
And we are underway here after that intro from Mike Martin. I'm your host, Benny Brown, along with your cameraman, Josh Keck, bringing you today's action. Mavericks still work that one, try and get back to the point. Picked up and pushed ahead here by GBC as Duick works it into the zone. Turned over, picked up now, and Funk to go the other way. Dishes off there, Goslin fires, scores! And just like that, the Mavericks open this one up. And Cedric Goslin, their leader, Their leader in goal scoring gets his 21st of the campaign. 29 seconds into this one. 1-0 Mavericks. Here's a look at the replay. And there's the turnover set up on the pass across there from Funk. And Goslin finishes it off. And the draw comes out of the zone. And Neufeld comes in on the draw. He'll win that one back. Turnover, quick shot, and smothered up for a whistle by ends. And Bruce Neufeld, their leader here in points for the visiting Zodiacs, as he's 15 goals, 4 assists in 19 games played, averaging a point a game. Ty Froese, Tegan Friesen, Brennan Dick, and Bryson Penner, the starters, out for the Zodiacs in this one. That one pushed down low here by the Mavericks. Rolls all the way around and in behind the goal. Pushed ahead now by Schaefer. He'll turn that one over. Quick shot. Loose puck in front. Zodiacs get on that off the stop there by ends. And that stick goes flying up into the air there by Sabrin and smothered up for a stoppage in play. Goaltenders coming into this one. Starting goaltender for the Morris Mavericks, number 1, Sam Johnson. And he is 4-2-1 on the campaign. Goals against average of 2.38. The other end of the ice is Peyton Enns. He's 4-2 on the season with a goals against average of 4.49. Mavericks push it ahead quickly, walking in. Nice little move there by Funk. He'll dish that one off, circling all the way around. Mavericks look is Hamilton. He'll run that one into the corner boards. Now Funk. He'll roll around behind the goal. Looks for an opening. He's found a man, and some miscue there by the Mavericks. He'll dish it around behind the goal. Off the mark on the pass. Funk on it, though. And the pressure holding the zone here is Hamilton. He'll fire that one, and that deflected. Just not enough on it to get to the goal. So stick battle ensues in the corner boards. Mavericks quickly come out into the slot for Hamilton, and he'll dish that one off. Couldn't connect on the opportunity. One for Camo. And he'll take it from behind the goal. Looking around. Goslin enters the play on the far side on the change. Puck rolls out of the zone. Scooped up by Levesque. He'll work that ahead to Hamilton. He'll dump that one in. Mavs go for a change. Goslin stays out. 2.5 gone in this one. 1-0 off the stick of Cedric Goslin. Walking in, here comes the Mavericks as that's worked around now by Holdnick, and he'll turn it over. Zodiacs push that up on the far side. And Goslin quickly on the loose puck. He'll push it to the near side. Holdnick trying to make a move, can't catch up to that puck. And that rolls all the way into the zone where Penner will push that ahead. Turnover for Goslin. He'll get on that. Looking around, trying to feed Clace. Waits, fires himself, and that gets blocked. Stick battle for it. Scooped up now to go the other way is Neufeld. Takes into the attack zone. He'll fire that one in just wide of the goal. Puck rolls around here to the near side boards. And again, now Holdnick on that. He'll play that across to his defensive pairing as the Mavericks look to turn up ice. They'll exit and into the neutral zone, leave that one ahead. Mavs fire it in, and they go for a change. Zodiacs trying to catch the Mavs on the change with a dump, and that one just cleared all the way in by Penner. Pushed around behind the goal, and not enough there. A second effort by Dearborn clears the zone, and that was cleared all the way down by Penner himself as Bryson Penner gives chase after the loose puck. Battle for it. Scooped up by the Mavericks on the turnover, and that opportunity in too close won't go. Dearborn now dishes that one back. Battle for it. They'll leave that one behind the goal. And first one on that. Pushed around here by Schaefer. There's a shot that goes wide of the point. As that puck rolls out. Pass across, didn't have enough on it. Second effort though for the Mavericks, able to get to that loose one. Foul down low. Zodiacs work that into the attack zone. right back. Levesque couldn't connect there. Battle for it, kicked ahead and into the attack zone. Walking in, looking for an opportunity, firing there, and Levesque plays that behind the goal. On the near side. Push now here to the neutral zone. Zodiacs control that one through some traffic, and they'll continue to push it ahead. And that rolls to the point. Zodiacs just dump it in. Camo on the loose puck. Looks up ice. And that one, good play there to hold the zone. Dumped in by Penner. He goes for a change. Zodiacs controlling the far side. And trying to get in on that skirmish. Now Funk trying to pull that puck out. Bow continues on. Pushed free. Mavericks on it. They'll cycle from behind their own goal. And they'll clear that one ahead. Hand pass waved off. Mavericks enter the attack zone. Looking around. And Camo takes a high hit there. Looking for a feed. As Parent goes to help out, and Camo returns the favor there. Smothered up into the glove for a stoppage in play by ends at 14:34, 1-0 Morris. And here's a look at the replay there of that hit as Camo took a little bit of a rub, didn't like it, and is able to return the favor. Near side draw here in the attack zone for the Mavericks. Levesque wins that one back. Stick battle for it. And the Zodiacs get that out of the zone. Quickly sent back in though by Clace. And Enns leaves that one. And his defense will turn that one over, trying to now work it. Clace fires wide of the goal. Rebound. And Rexdieler sends that right in front, deflected by Levesque up and over the net. Stoppage in play. They'll get set, ready to do it again here, deep in the Zodiac zone. 14:13 on the clock. I'm your host, Bentley Brantlaw, your cameraman, Josh Keck, and your in-house announcer, Micah Martin. So they do it again, this time from the far side. One cleanly back by GVC. And Garden Valley pushes that one up ice. They'll dump that in wide of the goal, get in a change. Now Sabrin circles around, makes a move, dishes it behind the goal. And now trying to pick some steam up. Here comes Mavericks. They'll work that head out of their zone. And loose puck played in the neutral zone. Stick on that there, and Derek can't clear that out. Clace on it. Toe drag, and he gets taken down. Puck comes right in on the goal, and Peyton Enns jumps on that to smother it up. So fresh five come out onto the ice here as Goslin and Holdnick's line out there. As well as Lucas Rowan joining him on the wing. Battle for it. And Holdnick tries to jar that free. He will indeed do. Rowan deflects that back to the point. Puck cleared in. Goslin on the loose puck. Trying to work that free with Holdnick. Battle continues on. Goslin on it. And he'll center. Rowan's shot goes wide of the goal on the one-time opportunity. Back to the point. And that one pushed across now here by Levesque. And loose puck, that rolls out of the zone. Levesque on it. He'll dump that one in as GVC starts to get in a change shot just off the mark there for Goslin. He's trying to go top shutter with that one. Off the mark, Levesque dumps that back in. And again, blocker side goes high. And getting past the sweeping forecheck there. Here comes GVC working the other way. And they'll dump that all the way in. Again, it's Schaefer. And that one rolls away. Goslin on it. And Goslin trying to mitigate the rush here by the Zodiacs. He'll get it back on the give and go. Push to the far side. Roland takes a whack at it and just enough. Skips past Schaefer out of the zone. Zodiacs clear it right back in. Goslin on the loose puck. And he's got to go. He's got a guy on him. Has a good pinch there by Friesen, and able to hold the zone is the GVC. Holdnick ahead from Dearborn. Fans on the loose puck. Second effort. Gets that one up and into the attack zone. Loose puck right in front, and the Mavericks just pushed that wide. Good opportunity there on the transition, and LaRoche couldn't connect. Referee's hands up. We got today's opening power play. It's a head contact against LaRoche, and he's going to have a little bit of a chat with the referee about that. Here's a look at the replay. And there's his opportunity that went wide, and here's the head contact on that hit. Right in front of the referee, pretty easy call for him to make. So opening power play of the game goes to the GVC Zodiacs. Time of the penalty is 8:06. And pass across, sticked away in front by Ends. Battle for it on the near side. Now calming it down to turn up ice is Penner. And he'll wait behind his own goal before working that ahead to his leader in stats. Pass across, scooped up again by Penner. And he'll lead that into the zone. Row blockade by the Mavericks works to success there. Trying to send it back the other way. And Levesque just didn't have enough on it to take it on the shorthanded opportunity. Puck cleared in, Levesque goes for a change. Zodiacs behind their own goal, watched by Funk. They'll work it ahead on the near side. And Penner plays that to the far side, sticked away now, and pushed up by Penner. Penner, he'll cycle that one around. Loose puck, Mavericks trying to get on that. They couldn't find it in their skates. Schaefer whacks that ahead. Second opportunity comes out. Right to Bryson Penner, he'll calm it down. He's got 40 seconds to go on the man attack here. On the power play turnover, here comes Funk short-handed, and he's got 2-on-1. Walks in, fires loose, and sticked away. Good effort there. And Penner breaks up the short-handed opportunity across to Dearborn. Final quarter here of man advantage for the Morris Mavericks. For the Zodiacs on their first opportunity. As the Zodiacs look up ice. Schaefer plays that into the far side. There's a shot trying to go glove side and held on for stoppage and play. LaRoche, 5 seconds remaining in the sin bin as we're a hair over the midway mark in this opening frame. 1-0 for the Morris Mavericks off the stick of Cedric Gosselin from Ethan Funk. Far side draw. One back here by the guys on the man advantage, and that shot goes wide on the near side. Push back down low. LaRoche makes his way to the bench, and we're evened up. Puck dumped in here by the 15 of Shepard, and now carried right back into the attack zone. Looking around, putting on the brakes, cycling back. Gosselin plays it to the point. Place along. And Funk cycles it down low. Row end, watches, across for Clace, looks, fires, and that one right into the pad. And smothered up for a stoppage and play. 9:24 on the clock. 1-0 Mavs in front of the home fans here on senior night. Levesque set on the far side draw as he awaits his opponent. And that loose puck picked up by GVC. They'll turn that one over. Clace waits, fires towards the goal. And a good stick on that breaks up the opportunity. Puck rolls in down low for Gosselin. He'll work that one past Spen and across. There's a shot. Nothing going. Schaefer on it. And he'll play that up into the netting for a stoppage and play at 9:02. So Levesque again with Neufeld, and they get in a little bit of a tango there. Loose puck. And GVC pushes that to the far side. Here's an opportunity. Tegan Friesen up the far side. Looks, fires, and wide of the goal. Puck comes all the way out. Zodiacs push it back in. Dearborn plays that one along to the far side. Scooped up into the attack zone. Looking, firing, and the opportunity by the Mavericks is sticked into the corner boards. Quickly ahead. We got penalty behind the play as Sabrin is getting in with it with the 14 who's going to go to the penalty box. It looks like a Morris Mavericks penalty power play coming out of this as Bueller, nope. Or are they getting both? They are indeed going to get. Nope. Yes, they are. A little bit of confusion there. First, from Bueller's reaction, they were only going to get him. Here's a look at the replay. No, the camera didn't really catch it. That's behind the play. And they're making it a Mavericks or a GVC power play here. So they got an extra 5-on-5 here. As score clock doesn't exactly match what we have here. Clace works that to Funk. He'll play that back to the point to Clace. And a bad turnover there as that puck's worked out of the zone and quickly down by Harder. And that's going to be an icing. So Levesque set on the draw. He'll win that one back, push that along. Battle for it. To the far side, Mavericks shot off the mark. That one too high. Clace holds at the line, looks, fires, and that ricocheting off a skate there to the far side via Caleb Harder. Batter in the corner boards. Levesque works that to Clace. Clace plays it down low. Mavericks on that sauce pass and no one home. Loose puck picked up and dumped all the way down. That's going to be in on goal, no icing. Clace accepts that. And that pass off the mark didn't get a touch, so it's going to be an icing. They'll work that back. So it'll be Bueller and Sabrin still in the penalty box for 41 seconds and a whistle as we work our way back down to the far side off the draw. Neufeld looking around. Puck worked down low. He'll give chase. He has two Mavericks right on him. As they collide, Clace comes through with the puck. He'll push it ahead on the near side. Dallas Vermette. Vermette now. Up Broadway, dumps that one in. Zodiac's on the loose puck. They'll push it ahead and out of the zone. Goslin works that back. Turnover, walking in, and fluttering puck. The stop made there, and just enough as the turnover to Neufeld, shut down by Johnson. And not the guy you want to turn the puck over to on this Zodiac squad. One of the two guys in double-digit scoring for them on the campaign. As that puck's dumped in. Zodiac's on that. Stick battle for it. And Holdnick trying to dig that over there with the help of Goslin. Goslin gets it free. Looks around. Trying to feed Dearborn. Takes it himself. Looks, fires. And that one rung wide. Might have caught the goaltender. Goslin gets tripped up. They'll leave that one along. There's a shot deflected by Holdnick in front. And into the trapper for a whistle. 6:01. And the penalty gates open and close. Sabrin and Bueller rejoin us here. Sabrin coming right out onto the ice for the draw on the far side. Zodiacs win it in the defensive zone. And they'll push that ahead past Sabrin. Dearborn pinches into Sabrin. Across into the slot, Levesque puts that wide. Rexler on it. He'll play that right in behind the goal. Second effort by him. Makes it right back to Levesque to Rexler. And into the slot, firing. And smothered up on the opportunity right in front for Brennan Sabrin. And here's a look at the Zodiac's opportunity going down the other way as Neufeld right here gets a gift given to him and shut down. Little flashy work there with the trapper by Johnson, keeps it out on that bouncing puck. Rexler works that back to the point, looking around. Levesque fires that down low. Sabrin. And that one off the mark. Levesque couldn't get on it. Turnover. Picked up and pushed ahead by Schaefer. Schaefer walks in, looks around, has a couple bodies on him, fires into the slot, and smothered up on the opportunity in front from Tegan Friesen. There's the opportunity. Good work there. As Schaefer does all the heavy lifting, dishes it off, and right in front of the goal there. Easy stop there for Johnson. as we near the 5-minute mark here in the opener. 1-0 for the Mavericks. Zodiacs deflect that out of the zone. Good work by Hamilton through some contact, and he'll continue to push that ahead all the way past Penner. He'll take that around, tangled up, fires that to the near side, no one around, loose puck, and the Zodiacs take a hit trying to get to it. So the Mavericks control, shot by Clay, sticked away right in front, trying to get that one to sneak by along the ice. And that puck hits a member of the GVC bench, so we got a stoppage in play as that comes up and out of play. 4:43 to go. No shots on goal to report as not on the board. Off the draw. Play back to the point by Funk. Walking into that one and firing. It's blocked on the opportunity by Clace. Hamilton quickly whacks it back to the far side. JVC can't clear. Held at the point. Fired towards the goal. Deflected wide of the goal. And the goaltender trying to smother up, and he will, as that's one pushed right to him by Kobe Shepard. And off the draw. Puck sticked around. Trying to get a stick on that. Now calm down here. Looking around is Neufeld from behind his own goal. And he throws off a couple Mavericks. Puts it up to the far side. Continues to stay with it. And Neufeld almost walked through the whole team there like McDavid to the far side. Pass to him. Trying to get that back. Picked off by Rexhiller. Rexhiller plays out to the point. There's a shot that goes wide. Battle for it. And the Mavericks too light on that. So GVC holds the zone. Turnover, dangerous in front. Second effort is shut down. And Dearborn trying to recuperate there after that mistake. He'll get that out. And again, Zodiacs trying to get some momentum here in the final 4 minutes. Puck just lightly played in. Mavericks on it as the game slows down here. Rexler deflects that in on the back end. And they'll get 2 in there on the change. Place back out. Loose puck. Holding it, can't hold the line. He'll dump that in on the back end. And now picked up here by Schaefer. He'll work ahead on the near side. Picked off by Clace. Clace, that one snuck underneath the stick for a momentarily time there. So he'll have to dump that in. His guy's got a tag at the line. Out of the reach of Clace, all the way down. Icing is waved off, under 3 to go. Trying to catch the Zodiacs on a change. Holdnick streaks up the far side. Centering pass picked up by Roland. Roland walks in. All out, backhand forward and over the goal. Oh, what a setup there by the Mavericks to get Roland all alone. But just too much on that one. Got the field goal instead. Puck worked down low. Battle for it, and that one rolls out all the way down the ice. 2:20 on the clock. Clace catches up to that one, watched by Neufeld. As he'll take the screen there from Johnson. Looks up ice. Long feed, scooped up by Goslin. He's got the lone goal to report. Goslin looking for a feed, and again, that pass rolled off his stick. Battle for it, Holdnick goes in to help out, under 2 to go. Bouncing puck, Mavericks calm that down. Looking around, Goslin quick backhand dish, and trying to get pickpocketed there. And the stick got tangled up, so Holdnick couldn't do anything with it. Puck comes all the way out of the zone. Levesque on it. He'll put on the brakes. He'll look up ice as he's watched by Fraze, trying to get it out of the zone, and able to on the second opportunity. Scooped up. Brakes put on by Goslin. He'll cycle around under 90 seconds to go in the period. Off the glove. Dearborn on the loose puck. He'll work that across. Battle for it. Back to Dearborn. Dearborn turns around. Shot fired off the lumber. Goes behind the goal for Levesque. He'll dish that one off, and he gets tangled up trying to feed Sabrin. Back to the point for Levesque. Levesque shot right at the crest and smothered up. 63 seconds to go in the opener. Cedric Goslin's got this a 1-0 Mavericks lead. I'm your host, Bentley Brown, along with your cameraman, Josh Keck. And they'll push us here to the near side. Stick battle. And the Zodiacs come out with that one. As they'll continue to work down the far side is Duick. He'll dump that in just behind the goal. Second effort, Duick picks up on the turnover. He'll work that across, back to the point. Schaefer's shot deflected. Glove down by the Mavericks. Trying to get out of this frame alive here, up by one. Looking around his place. He'll put a head on the near side. Sabrin dishes that off, trying to stretch the ice out. And on that east to west, they'll dump it in. 20 seconds now to go. Zodiacs walk into the attack zone. Nice little move there by Schaefer. Hamilton on the loose puck, watched by Neufeld. Battle for it. And Mavericks deflect that out of the zone. And the time ticks down. Schaefer catches up to it, and that's going to do it for the Horn. Maybe Clace with an opportunity right before trying to get one in with a tenth of a second left. Can't sneak it in. So we played a total of 20 here. It is 1-0 for the Morris Mavericks. The out-of-town scoreboard is the Mountain Mustangs leading the Pembina Tigers 3-0. And the update here from Morden as they host the PCI Trojans. They're up by a score of 1-0 in that one. With that, I'm your host, Bentley Brown, along with your cameraman, Josh Keck, and we'll see you all following the opening intermission. 1-0 off the stick of Cedric Gosselin from Ethan Funk, the lone goal to report in the opening 20 minutes. And welcome back, hockey fans. I'm your host, Bentley Brandt. As we are ready for second period action coming your way, lone goal to report with Cedric Gosselin from Ethan Funk. Time of the goal was 29 seconds. As we are ready here for second period action, mind you that, Levesque set on the draw, and he's ready to go against Neufeld. Neufeld wins that one back, and we're underway. Pushed ahead by the Zodiacs. They'll drop down to a knee as they take a hit. Loose puck in behind the Mavericks goal. Pushed ahead. And now scooped up by Sabrin. Sabrin walks in. 2-on-1 opportunity. Shut down and held on for a whistle and a stoppage in play by Enns. And off the far side draw. Pushed ahead into the attack zone. Sabrin on it. And he'll work that one along to the far side. Mavericks play that offside. And they'll let that one go as they tag up. Puck pushed across. As that one's carried around here. Off the mark. Back to Levesque. And he'll work that on the near side. Circling back and cutting up traffic. Here come the Mavericks. Continuing now with it. And Pilot walks in. Drops off for Sabrin. Sabrin cycles around. Looks. And that one deflected. Bar down and out. Good opportunity for the Mavericks. Looking for their second of the game. Can't double up their lead. Puck comes all the way down. And now looking back ahead. Levesque pushes the puck up ice as the Mavericks press in. And Roland tries to jar that free. Puck skipped up at the line, comes out of the zone. Mavericks fire that in. 90 seconds gone here in the second frame. All Mavericks in this one, they lead 1-0, which isn't that bad. And if you're looking at it from the Zodiac standpoint, if you look at the shots on goal discrepancy, final shots for the opening frame, 23-4 in favor of the Morris Mavericks is what it's officially at. So following the ice, we come back in here as Gosselin set on the draw, ready to go against Neufeld. And stick battle for it. Gosselin wins that one back. Looking around, and Holdnick can't do anything with it. Turns the puck over. Held at the line, and nope, offside. Linesman said otherwise. So Mr. Dearborn couldn't keep that onside. That'll come out of the zone here. And the Zodiacs will switch out their top five. So Wall in on the draw, ready to go here against Funk. And Wall wins that one back here for the Zodiacs, down by 1. Puck comes all the way down, Dearborn on it. He'll look to go up ice. Pass ahead, Levesque just takes a whack at it. And here we go, Funk plays that to some open ice. Walking in and smothered up before he could get a tap on that. And held in for a whistle by Enns. And off the draw. Looking around, there's a shot loose puck at the doorstep. And nothing happening there. Penalty coming up. And we got today's second power play, and it's another head contact. So 2:20 on the clock. And the Zodiacs are back on the man advantage for the second time tonight. And this time, it's Don Camo charged with the head contact. And it's a 4-minute double minor. So Zodiacs 0 for 1. They'll win the draw. Quick shot. And that one went high on the shot from Schaefer. Back to the point. Pushed along here. And Schaefer shot, hit his own man. That comes all the way down the ice. Ends had to be careful there not to put that into his own goal, as he'll stick that one behind and leave it. As the defense play that one up the far side. Neufeld walks in, puts on the brakes. He's getting harassed there by Clace, and he'll quickly just fire that all the way down wide of the goal. So I'll kill off the opening minute here of the second power play. As the Zodiacs stick that one back to the far side. They'll walk into the attack zone, drop that one back. Cycling, walking in, and Penner puts that one high. So off the high glass, Schaefer works that down low. Battle for it continues on, and Fraze can't get on that one. Now calmed down by Neufeld. He'll try and make a move, can't do anything with it. Schaefer back at the point. And a little bit too hot there, but no, what a move. Works that free to Neufeld. At first I thought Rexiller was going to pickpocket him. Second effort, Rexiller does get that just enough to get out of the zone. So 20 seconds remaining on the first power play of the double minor. Looking around, there's a shot by Schaefer, deflected, and oh, just wide of the goal. As that one trying to put that one on the shorthand side, won't go. Schaefer across to the far side. 2 minutes to go on the double minor, midway through. Battle for it. Mavericks penalty killers doing their job as they ice it. Scooped up now by Penner. And Penner now will calm it down behind his own goal. He'll wait. He'll carry it up ice on the near side. Battle for it off a couple sticks. Goslin chasing in. He lost his stick and lays a hit. Nice hit there by Goslin, and he's able to kick it ahead as well. And he goes down, no call. He'll scoop up his own stick instead of taking the offer from the bench. 80 seconds remaining in the Zodiacs power play. One good opportunity on the shot by Schaefer that was just deflected wide. Into the attack zone, and that was not played clearly by the Zodiacs. Delayed offside, dumped in. And Dearborn can't clear. Held at the zone, stays on. And that stick battle continues behind the goal line. Work back. Neufeld picks that up at the ring net line. 50 seconds on the man advantage. Neufeld through traffic. Holdnick trying to work that out. He gets tangled up with the man. Penner on the loose puck. Another stick goes flying for the Mavericks captain Goslin. And he might want to take that new stick as that one's smothered up. At 39 seconds to go on the man advantage. And here's a look at Goslin able to get the clear after the pressure put on there without a stick. Lays the hit and works it ahead. Kicks it up ice. And out of the zone. Little nice work there by him. Couple good plays without a hockey stick. Out on the penalty kill. 32 ticks to go here for the Zodiacs. Up on the near side. Push back to the far side. And Penner now on the give from Schaefer. Runs into his own man. Stays on side. Loose all alone. Here comes Funk with the assist. Looking for a goal to go with it. Short-handed. Couldn't finish there. Good stick work on the back check by the Zodiacs. Keep it a one-goal game. Zodiacs push it ahead on the near side. And again, trying to get past Funk. Funk creates a turnover. He'll have one last go short-handed. And he'll just kill that penalty off. Back to even strength. Puck goes wide. Hamilton gives chase. And that rolls out. So Zodiacs drop to 0 for 3 after can't convert there on the double minor. Mavericks into the attack zone. Drop that one back. And battle for it there as Sabrin was looking for it. Couldn't quite have it. Levesque works that back. Mavericks trying to push up, deflected in, icing waved off. Levesque first on it. He'll leave that one around for Rexiller. Rexiller dodges a hit, cuts down behind the goal, and leaves that one back. Dearborn on it as he comes in to pinch in. Good board play by him. And they'll continue to work at it. And now it's whistled here for a stoppage in play. Dearborn got maybe a little bit too physical there for the liking of one of the Zodiacs players, and That was Schaefer there, who he had hauled down what Schaefer thought was maybe a little bit violently than what is allowed in hockey, but referees letting them play on the boards. Off the draw. Dearborn looks, waits, cycles, has an opening, fires, traffic in front, loose puck. Zodiac's on it. Now they got to clear the zone, and indeed worked all the way down and dumped down by the 23 of the Zodiacs, who's not on my roster. Battle for the loose puck. Mavericks say they play that onside. Doesn't matter. It gets cleared all the way down, and that's going to be an icing against the Zodiacs. So this second period flies on by. 12:09 on the clock. 1-0 off the stick of Cedric Goslin early in this one. And on the redo from the draw, one back, played across. Dearborn on it, looks, fires, and that one blocked up and out of play by Neufeld. 11:59 on the clock. Both teams will go for full change. Seeing if the Zodiacs do, they do indeed send their D. They got to hustle to get on now. Zodiacs win the defending zone draw, and they get dumped into the corner boards. Puck played ahead on the far side is freezing. And again, another Maverick without their stick. He'll look at getting one, decide otherwise and just play the body against Schaefer as he'll continue with that one up on the far side. As the linesman picks up the stick, and we got a penalty for a hooking call behind the play. Here's a look at the replay, and right there against the Zodiacs. Indeed it is. So it's a Morris Mavericks power play, their first power play. And they gotta find a Zodiac to serve the penalty. And it's indeed Schaefer. So Schaefer gets hit with the hook. Time of the penalty is 8:28. Mavericks on the man advantage. He'll cycle that one in behind the goal to Rowland. He'll play that to the point. Puck worked down low, looking around, cycled back, and kicked to the point for Rexsealer. He'll work that one along for Rowland. Rowland plays it down low. Mavericks cycling around. Levesque back to Rexsealer, down low. Rowland walks in, snipes that one, trying to go short side, won't go. In around behind the goal, back to the point. Mavericks continue to work that one along. Rowland couldn't hold on to it. Levesque on the puck. He'll work that to the point. Rexsealer plays that to the far side. No one home. Mavericks a little miscue there. Rowland scoops it up. No worries. He'll roll that along. There's a shot just wide of the goal from Rexsealer as he blasts that one. He'll look for it again. Seeing if he can get the pass as Rowland works it down to Dearborn. Rowland now with it. And across to Rexsealer indeed. He'll play it down low. Levesque trying to feed the slot. And good stick there by GVC. Breaks that one up as Rexsealer cuts to the far side. And indeed, they'll get the drop off there as they do the old switcheroo at the line. Levesque cuts in, and that shot goes up into the netting for a stoppage in play. 9:59, 27 ticks remaining on the man advantage. So shots 4-3 in the frame for the Morris Mavericks. Two of them on this man advantage as they'll work it around. 20 seconds left to fire that one wide. Stick battle for it. Mavericks continue with it along. Picked off here by the Zodiacs. Zodiacs can't clear. Held by Clace. He'll roll that down low. And Clace gets it back from Goslin. Clace walks into that one. Rebound right in front. Goslin trying to work it. Bunch of bodies in the slot. We're back to even strength. Mavericks play that along on the far side. Some dish dash there and a little bit too fancy as that puck rolls out of the zone. And the Zodiacs create the turnover, but turn it right back over. And in the battle of the feet, the Mavericks do indeed possess into the attack zone as Hamilton gets bumped off by Neufeld, stays with it though. Now he'll circle around. He'll have some space to get that across to the far side past Neufeld into the slot. Walking in, looking to fire. Wouldn't go. Second opportunity. Knocked down. And the rebound trying to clear that. And the Zodiacs just not enough. Couldn't get that out. Sabrin. He's bumped off the puck. Battle continues down low. Trying to find Camo again in front after he just had a golden opportunity. Camo scores! And the Mavericks make it a 2-0 game here as Camo takes out the trash in front. And with 8:34 on the clock, we'll take a look at the replay. It looks like Brennan Sabrin is going to pick up the assist. As Brennan Sabrin turned and fired that one. Camo picked up the rebound and fired her home right in front in the blue paint. So it'll be 21 from 12. And they're going to tack on another assist there to Goslin as well. So Goslin gets his second point of the game. And the Mavericks trying to get one here again, right off the draw win. As they continue to push it ahead into the attack zone. They'll cycle this one around. Big reverse hit there as Schaefer comes in. And 23 plays that puck along to the far side for the Zodiacs. Picked up, quick shot by Dearborn, and that one just lifted over the goal. Holdnick try and play that back. And that onslaught of shots trying to really find its way past ends now. Looking around. And Roland puts on the brakes, tries to feed it back. Held at the point. Levesque to Roland. And away from him to Holdnick. Holdnick centers, 23 has his stick on that. Schaefer can't clear. Picked up now as Holdnick dishes that along. Circling back to Holdnick now from Roland. Roland cuts. And no one there to pick that puck up. Zodiacs can't work it out either though. Levesque on it. He'll hold the zone. Second effort comes out. And here come the Zodiacs short and trying to go the other way. Not enough guys on the odd man rush. Putting on the brakes and Levesque blew a tire there as he goes down hard behind the goal. So he got too fancy there. And that's a penalty against Schaefer. He's not happy about that, but it's a head contact. So it's another Mavericks power play here. So 13-29, 13-19. Schaefer will go to the sin bin for the head contact. And again, we'll see if they do the 2 or a 4 like the last one. Nope, this one just a 2. Here's a look at the replay. And that opportunity there for Levesque. Mavericks man advantage. Held at the line. Clace plays that one along. Shot by Sabrin. And oh, Sabrin almost hit that one off the post and in. Off by a couple inches. And here's the replay off the draw. And Sabrin just missed ring that one off the iron, trying to play it off the iron and in. Great opportunity on the man advantage. So 20 ticks gone on the man advantage. Mavericks on the puck right away, looking across for Clace. Clace looks, makes a move, cuts it on the backhand. And Sabrin couldn't connect there, trying to get that puck. Battle for it continues on as Dare down there trying to work that one out. Back now, Clace turns, fires on the doorstep. Sabrin trying to lift that over the pad, won't go. Takes it behind the goal, wraparound opportunity shut down. Hamilton on the loose puck. To Goslin, looking for his third point of the evening. And that puck just rolled out of the zone, not enough on it to hold that. So the Mavericks get ready to cycle it back in. Sabrin pickpocketed, turned over to Clace. So Clace, he'll kick it up a gear on the far side, walks in, makes a move, and can't take the puck with him. So the road blockade works there for Penner. Not enough, though, to get it out of the zone. As through some contact, Hamilton fires loose in front. Opportunity can't clear. Another quick shot and a point-blank save again for Enns. He's been under duress the whole game. Goslin awaits in the slot, walking across to the far side. Sabrin, his second great opportunity of the man advantage won't go. He'll get a third, and he'll knock that across, and the Mavericks are on the board again. It's 3-0. Sabrin finally got to work, picks up his second assist when it's all said and done, as Cooper Pilot picks up the goal. So there's the opportunity there for Sabrin, doing some Bobby Orr, diving across, makes the pass, and the tap in works. So the Mavericks power play moves its way up to 50%, connecting on the second opportunity, and the Mavericks work that in offside. Newfield picks up that puck. Can't work it out. He'll lay a big hit on Dearborn. Loose puck. Mavericks on it, trying to cycle it across. Dearborn gets his third point of this hockey game. Deflected just wide in front by Funk. And he's got a point himself, trying to add to that. 4 minutes flat to go. As Funk creates an opening there to the far side via Tyler Roche, and that loose puck's going to work its way here onto the stick of the white and red as the Zodiacs try and clear. Under duress the whole time in their zone here. Haven't had much to go on the offense, and they'll try and get it kicked up a gear here. So 23 now scooping up that loose puck, trying to play that ahead. And works that to the far side where it's picked up by Nate Hamilton. And he'll make a move. Gets past the 2-3, stays with it. Watched by Neufeld, goes in behind the goal. And that one scooped up, played to the far side. And Shepard, he gets knocked off the puck. His teammate, though, helps him out. And now walking in on the opportunity, Duick. Couldn't do much with that. Takes a little shot after, and he wanted a call, not going to get one. So there's the look as Duick gets a little bit of a scoring opportunity there. Off the near side draw. One back, quick shot. And that one off the blocker there on the opportunity for Schaefer. Puck worked ahead. And walking in, Levesque. Can't center that one off a skate. 2:40 on the clock. Loose puck. Played across, and that comes all the way down. Touch passes ahead. No one there on the press for the Zodiacs. Dumped right back. Zodiacs kick that out. Pilot ahead. And dumped all the way in. Just wide of the goal and off the side of the goal for an icing. 2:20 on the clock. They'll roll it all the way back down here to the Zodiac side of things. I'm your host, Belly Brand, Lots of cameraman, Josh Keck. Is Camo and then Pilot adding to the goal scoring in this one that started off from their captain Goslin. It's now 3-0 for the Mavericks in front of the home squad. Looking for more was Goslin right in front in the slot. Lanes all clogged up by the Zodiacs. Schaefer to the far side. And that picked up by Goslin. He'll get past Schaefer. Down Roland through some traffic and couldn't get a shot away. Zodiacs can't clear either. Dearborn plays that behind the goal as the Mavericks leave that one back. And on the give and go, there's an opportunity in front. Holdnick whacking away. Him and Goslin both in prime scoring opportunities. 1:47 on the clock. As the Mavericks now trying to pull away on this one. As the Zodiacs stuck around as long as they could for the opening 18 minutes. And after that, the Mavericks took control here in the midway mark to back half of the second period. Puck rolled out of the zone. Dearborn on it. 95 ticks to go in the period here. As Dearborn just kills some time. He'll work it away now as Duick chases in on him. Pass to the far side. Through some traffic. Played in by Holdnick. And the Zodiacs just lightly play that to the far side. Mavericks trying to hold the zone off the referee. Zodiacs get that out. All the way down. 65 ticks to go. Roland has that sticked away from him. Roland gets it right back. Roland walks in through some traffic, trying to stay with it. He does, firing in on goal, and the stop made there as Enns took down the angle. And here's an opportunity for the Zodiacs if they have enough speed to go back the other way. Duick comes in, creates an opening, turns, fires. Stop made, loose in front. Johnson slides out. And no need for him there to make any second effort as that one worked wide. And the battle along the board play comes free as Clace. Clace works it back here to the near side. Went for the pass up to Roland. Roland finds it, can't get the feed though up to his captain. Fanned on that one. As that rolled off his stick, he'll go for a change. 8 ticks to go as that's iced down, and they are indeed going to stop it here with 5 seconds and 1/10 on the clock. And off the draw, trying to get a quick shot. Here's the opportunity. Pilot didn't know how much time's left. Played it to the point of Clace. And the horn goes. Shot totals coming your way here.
After 40 minutes of play, the score is 3-0 in favor of the Mavericks.
3-0 is the score for the Morris Mavericks. Mavericks shots for the period, a total of 19, giving them a 2-period total of 42. Zodiacs, 6 shots for a 2-period total of 10. And a quick go over of the scoring summary in that second period. At 8:34, there's Dylan Camo from Cedric Goslin, Brendan Sabrin. And then Cooper Pilot from Brendan Sabrin and Cedric Goslin at the 4:58 mark remaining in the period. Quick tag over here to the out-of-town scoreboard. And out in Mountain, the Mustangs are up 3-1 in the Battle of the Hills against the Tigers. Shots in that one, 24-22 in favor of the Tigers. And out in Morden, Morden has doubled up their lead over the Trojans, 2-0 for the Thunder. 6:47 remaining in regulation. Shots on goal, 24-6 for Morden. And again, that update there from Mountain. Don't have the time there remaining in that game. sometime in the third period to say the least. They played at least 40 there. With that, I'm your host, Bentley Brandt, along with your cameraman, Josh Keck, and we'll see you on the other side of the second break in this one. 3-0 Mavericks, following 40 minutes of play. Welcome back, hockey fans, as the teams get ready to take the ice here for the third period. 3-0 for your Morris Mavericks over the Garden Valley Collegiate Zodiacs. As we sit in this one so far, quick go over here of the scoring summary. As the Mavericks started off with Goslin from Funk. And then it was Camo from Cedric Goslin and Sabrin, as well as Pilot from Sabrin. And Goslin just flipped those last two there around, and that is where we sit in the point sharing. Shots on goal total 42-10 in favor of the Morris Mavericks. Special teams, Mavericks operating at 50%. One of the two power plays connected for them. Meanwhile, the Zodiacs sit 0 for 3. As we roll here to center ice. And here we go. Levesque against the draw, and he'll lose that one back via Neufeld. So Neufeld pushes that up ice, walking in, and opportunity there for Friesen shut down. Puck played right back in. Mavericks on the loose puck. They'll push that ahead ice to the far side. And that's cleared all the way down. Battle for it. And bumped off the loose puck. Scooped up. Zodiacs turned up ice, looking around. And Friesen couldn't do anything with that one there. On the near side boards, Mavericks. As Vermette dumps in. Scooped up. And LaRoche gets shut down right in front of the goaltender. As a little tapping off the board play there by Dallas Vermette. And looking to take up the trash again in front was Tyler Roche. Wouldn't go for him that time. Very resident admission there of the second Mavericks goal. Off the draw, back to the point. Looked across now. Good work there. Clays holds the line. He'll have it down low. Cycling around, here come the Mavericks. Still looking for an open man. And Pilot plays that one just wide of the goal. Val continues on down low, pushed to the far side as Nate Hamilton hits ice, loose puck. Battle for it, back to the point. Shot by Clays, tic-tac-toe. Hamilton gets knocked down as he gets pummeled there by the 15. And still looking around. Puck comes out of the zone, pushed ahead by Clays. Clays, he'll look down low. And he'll outrace his guy there. Loose puck. And just centered, no one could get their stick on there, just a little bit over the reach. Battle for it, and that puck just rolled wide. Again on that far side, similar opportunity for the Zodiacs. At the other end of the ice here, we'll have another go at it. Bouncing puck worked out. Dearborn looking for the quick push ahead, trying to catch their Zodiacs on a change. But a tough break as that puck's played into the skates of the linesman. Shuts that opportunity down for the Mavericks. Rose plays that to the far side. And big hit there. Sabrin comes in to lay the body on Neufeld. Puck cleared out of the zone. Dearborn works that across. 2.5 gone in the frame. Puck comes in on goal and smothered up by Enns, who makes a stoppage in play for the whistle. So, decent night in net for Enns. Even though he's letting 3 goals, 40 saves now for him. So, doing his part, trying to keep his team in this one. But his offense hasn't been there for him. As they'll work that ahead, trying to create some. Bouncing puck. Mavericks again on that one as they'll look up ice is Levesque. And the head pass. Goslin looking for his 4th point of the evening. Looks around, plays it down low, and rolls off, smothered up by ends. 17-17 to go in regulation. Zodiacs change out their defensive pairing. And the Mavericks will follow suit as Clace and Pilot enter the play. Pilot now with it. He'll work that on the far side, back and forth. He'll turn it back down low, trying to feed on the doorstep. Clace gets that right to him off a stick, tacks that one down low, and that shot there knocking away just wide on that whack. Battle for it. Calm down, work back, and bouncing puck. Picked up, Rowan turns, fires, and rings that one off some lumber. And Rowan has that one. Battle for it, Holdnick knocked down, and Zodiacs to create some offense from it. Bouncing puck, Zodiacs get knocked down, and that gets shut down on the opportunity. Working back, Roland walks in, beautiful opportunity. Somehow that's kept out by ends. Puck cleared down, another opportunity for Schaefer there, and that one won't go. As Zarove tried to play that one up on the far side. Puck couldn't quite get to him. Here's a look there at the replay on that opportunity for Schaefer, and he gets hauled down there, trying to create the offense. Refs letting them play here in the 3rd. Bouncing puck. Clear it into the zone. Mavericks first on it, and they'll outskate that. Battle for it, 2nd effort. Worked free here by Levesque. And Vermette gets that one out for LaRoche. Tyler Roche giving chase. Puck sticked away from him. Vermette walks in across. And loose puck, still loose. Pushed just enough out by GVC. Mavericks on that, and the Mavericks just have a step of speed here on this Zodiacs team as they'll walk around them to the far side as Dearborn. And he'll deflect that down the ice. Zodiacs on the loose puck. They'll work that ahead. Mavericks trying to break that up again. Another flying stick. Clace gets the red line. Turns up ice. Walks in. Decides to fire loose in front. Juicy rebound. And a sandwich there behind the goal. Zodiacs on the loose puck. And Noah Deere works it out of the zone. Quickly picked up by Hamilton. He'll drop off to Clace. Walks in. Fires. And rings that one right off the goaltender's mask. So a good stop there by Peyton Nance as he'll shake that one off, hit him square in the cage. As he improves now 45 saves in the game. Battle for it, Hamilton on that puck. Skirmish continues. And that loose puck comes out. Rolled all the way along. Big hit coming in there was Camo. Zodiacs just clear, have nothing else to do with it. And the Mavericks on the loose puck. On the near side. Clace to the far side, and they got caught for 6. So GVC heads back to the man advantage for the 4th time, 0 for 3 so far. Here's a look at the replay of that opportunity from Clace that rang right off Enz's mask, and surely the player of the game for the visiting Zodiacs as they head to the man advantage, trying to get themselves within 1. Off the draw, Zodiacs win that back to the point. That's smothered up. Camo will serve the penalty, so 6 seconds gone on that. Time of the penalty was 5:34. Off the draw. Tangle up. There's a shot from Neufeld that goes wide. And a good clear there. Puck rolls all the way down as Justin Levesque works it out. So fresh set of killers here for the Mavericks. And quick work made there. Walking in. And that shot held on for a whistle as Bryson Penner just walked right up into walked right up into Sam Johnston, and Johnston able to make the stop. .84 ticks to go on the man advantage, following the attack zone draw for the Zodiacs, and the Mavericks win that one. Is Funk, he'll try and clear. He's got an assist on the opening goal, kicked around here by Bryson Penner, and he'll play that perfectly off the glass, and ooh, tough call there by the linesman. He said that went out though. So that's going to bring it out of the zone. And nope. No, they're going to keep it inside. And no, they're going to wave the guy from the draw. As the Mavericks bench trying to get clarification there on where that draw was going to be. Loose puck, picked up by Clace. Backhander works it out. And all the way down. And waiting around here, Penner. He'll cycle back behind his goal. Has it on the forehand. 45 to go on the man advantage for his squad. Down by 3. And off the stick of Funk. And cleared all the way down. Rexiller, shorthanded opportunity. Just as Schaefer to beat, does so with the speed. Centers, and Goslin couldn't make it there in time. Penalty killers come out flying here as Clace just moves that along, and the keep away. Not enough on the pass up to Rexiller, so Penner enters the zone on the counter, puts that on the blocker, and easy stop there for Johnston. Puck played all the way down in on goal. Schaefer on the puck. Watched by Goslin as that penalty has come and gone. So the Zodiacs dropped to 0-4 on the day so far as they'll try and work that one out. Kicked ahead by Neufeld. And that Balfour comes out of the zone. Bouncing puck. Played back and Rowland on it. And he'll just cycle that one around instead. And Jeremy Levesque. He's trying to get worked off the puck. He gets tackled. As the physicality amps up. Goslin sauces that across to Rowland. And Goslin with a nice little pick play set up across to Holdnick. Rowland now to Dearborn. Dearborn makes a toe drag across. And running into some traffic there. Picked up by Clace instead. Whacking away up front. Good stop there. And stands his zone as a brick wall. Battle for the puck. Zodiacs come free. Turnover right in front. Goslin roofs it. Trying to play that on the backhand at 11-11. And going top shelf. And he's unable to get that one to convert. Shot totals here for the third period. 6 for your Morris Mavericks. 2 for the visiting Garden Valley Zodiacs. Off the near side draw. Sabrin trying to catch up to that. He'll work it back to Clace. Clace looks around, fires through traffic, wide of the goal. Rebound. Worked down low by the Mavericks. Stick battle for it. And cycling around. There's a shot on goal, blockered away. Big hit there by Clace. Creates opening for Neufeld. He turns on the Jets, walks in, blocker, rebound, oh, on the doorstep. And the Zodiacs player right in front just couldn't get a stick down on that puck. Best scoring opportunity for them. Levesque trying to go the other way. And that puck scooped up here by the 1-5 of Garden City, or Garden Valley. as he'll try and pull that ahead on the far side. Bouncing puck. Worked out of the zone. Cycled back here by Pilot. Pilot now works that up to Sabrin. Sabrin cuts in. Fire scores! What a goal by Brennan Sabrin as he walks in. Puts a top shelf. 4-0 Mavericks. Time of the goal at 6:56. 9:56 is the goal. So Sabrin with the assist from the 18 of Cooper. Pilot, and we'll see if they tack on another one. Here's a look at the replay. So Pilot puts that one up, and Sabrin walks in. Fires that top shelf. Balfour off the draw. Funk walks in, and that one kicked just wide as they're really trying to blow this one open. Battle down low. Big hit. Referee's hand comes up. Power play coming to the Mavericks. So the Mavericks will get their third power play on the hit. Probably will be a head contact is what I'll assume. As Dearborn works that around. Johnston to the bench. We got the extra attacker out here. So the Mavericks will cycle it around. 9 to go in regulation. Hamilton into the attack zone. He's watched by a handful of Zodiacs. He'll work that up ice. Zodiac still trying to possess, and now they do. Stoppage in play, and it's a boarding call. So the Mavericks power play get their third opportunity, as we said. They couldn't connect on their first one, but the second one worked to perfect success. So they're 1 of 2 on the board, and back to the penalty box goes Schaefer. He was in the sin bin on the lone power play goal for the Morris Mavericks. Here's a look at that last goal. And good cycle to the far side by Sabrin as he walks in and puts that top shelf.
Zodiac's penalty to number 8, Mark Schaefer. 2 minutes reported. Now Schaefer reporting at 8:55.
Kicked away on the shot by Pilot, and he'll get that one right back. And through traffic, Clace hits Goslin, and that's dumped in on goal. 1:35 to go on the man advantage, 8:30. Mavericks have this thing all about wrapped up as they'll look around for the far pass. And no, Hamilton was astride offside. Funk not too happy about the call. So Pilot joins Goslin and Sabrin as the two men on the ice with a 2-point night. Puck ahead on the far side and just dumped in by Roland. Roland now on that puck. He'll play it back to the point. Shot through traffic, deflected loose. Battle ends down, and the puck's in the back of the goal of the Mavericks. Power play again connects. And right in front, it's Levesque. So Justin Levesque gets the power play goal. Here's a look at the replay. And it's hard to see the numbers there up front. Pretty easy to see that Levesque knocked that in as we get the call. Puck cleared in. So Holdnick and Rexiller pick up their assists, their first points. As those 2 penalties by Schaefer, resulting in Mavericks power play goals right in front. And that opportunity won't go. Cleared out. Mavericks trying to streak it down the far side. Levesque on that puck. Pass ahead into the skates. Gosselin works it out. He'll take it into the attack zone. And called at the line on the offside at 7:04. So Funk gets ready to go in the draw. As he said, against Wall. Jaden Wall draws that back. Takes another whack at it. Comes all the way back into his own zone. Funk gives chase. Stick battle fork calmed down. And worked out here by the Zodiacs. Funk plays that to the far side. Bouncing puck comes in on goals, and that's save number 50 of the night for ends. So Hamilton works that across, trying to pickpocket the opportunity, and the Zodiacs get it out and trying to do some offensive work with it. Stick battle continues on. Hamilton, though, outworks both Zodiacs players and takes it into the attack zone, lays the reverse hit. Neufeld, who's still down, trying to catch his bearings, and he looks a little bit shaken up. And that is not good there. He can't put any weight on that one leg unless his blade might have popped out. Keep an eye on him. As a bad turnover there by Funk. And walking in all alone comes Friesen. And Sam slides out. Sam Johnson makes the stop. Here's a look at the replay. Sam Johnson slides out and smothers that up. And indeed, it is the blade that popped out of the skate there on Neufeld. As Ends goes out and picks that up. Now picked up here by Levesque. Levesque walks in, plays it across, and can't get the tap in. Puck rolled all the way out. 5:30 to go. Mavericks up 5-0. Rexiller dishes that one off. And off a couple sticks. Walking in. Levesque drops that off for Dearborn. Dearborn, he ran into some traffic, couldn't get a shot away. As he got in too tight to the defender, puck comes out of the zone. Off the mark, trying to scoop that one up with Sabrin. So Sabrin cuts up ice. 5 to go. All is active in this one as the Zodiacs push it ahead. And Bryson Penner's shot is gloved down. And sticked into the corner boards now here by Rexiller to Holdnick. Holdnick, watched by a handful of Zodiacs, cuts to the backhand and turns up ice. Holdnick hits a row blockade, turnover, 2-on-1. Not enough on it. Zodiacs turn it right back over. So a couple back-to-back neutral zone turnovers. Puck cleared in. First one on it. Clace to the far side. Pilot on it. He'll work that up ice. And Holdnick couldn't get a good read on that. Bouncing puck. Across to the far side via Clace. And the Mavericks work that ahead. Pilot up. Now drop back to from Holdnick to Clace. Clace circles around. Plays it back. Goslin looks. Waits. Across. Firing through traffic. Won't go. And that puck comes all the way out of the zone. Good defensive work there by Pilot. And he'll keep that one out. Turnover. And that shot right into the glove off the crest on the opportunity from Friesen going back. The other. So there's the opportunity for Friesen that didn't go back the other way. Battle for it. Calm down. Mavericks just play that ahead. As the Mavericks continue to just kill some time here with some tic-tac-toe. Working into some open areas. Turnover. Dearborn tries to get on that puck. As Hamilton scoops it up, waits for his squad to stay on side as they tag up. Hamilton into the attack zone, walks in, fires. And a great play there as he used his own GBC player to set the screen, but fired into the trapper, making no mistake on that ends. Shot totals are 56-16 in favor of the Morris Mavericks, 2:56 on the game clock. Pass across, and there's a shot sticked away. Levesque works that behind the goal. Battle for Camo hits the ice. Refs let them play to the far side. Puck glove down, bouncing puck. And that there just all works out even. Couple of good stick battles down low as Camo stays with it. Centering opportunity that rolls in. That's in the goal. A sneaky goal in front. Levesque comes out first. But from Camo, here's a look at the replay. There's Levesque. Fires that one. A beautiful shot there by Justin Levesque for his second. From Camo, and time of the goal is 17:38. Unless they're adjusting the... I don't know, the referee having a chat there with Levesque and another player. And indeed, it's Zodiac's power play number 5 when it's all said and done as Camo goes to the sin bin. And we'll wait for the call via the radio. So it's a 2-minute minor. Same time as the penalty at 17:38. And they're still quite not ready as the Zodiac's coach points towards center ice, and now they do drop it. Puck pushed ahead, and Clay saw that. Mavericks fire that one in. So Dearborn picks up assist on the latest goal. And it's unsportsmanlike there for Camo. Schaefer with a push ahead. And he gets knocked down. 75 ticks remaining in this game. And iced by the Mavericks. They'll let that go as, of course, they're on the penalty kill here. Puck cleared all the way in. as the Mavericks just trying to kill some time off. 15 seconds remaining here in the man advantage. Puck cleared in by Dearborn. And that does that for the power play. So the Zodiacs power play 0 for 5 could have been the difference maker in this one if some of those could have connected. As they're going to lose this one by a score of 6-0 here with 5 ticks on the clock. And Dearborn takes a big punishing hit there. This one's over, folks. The Mavericks top the Zodiacs by a score of 6-0. Stay around for your 3 stars. Final shots on goal. 58-16 for the Morris Mavericks. And with that, we'll get into today's 3 stars. Starting it off, your 3rd star in today's game with a goal and 2 assists from your Morris Mavericks, number 12, Brennan Sabrin. And today's 2nd star in today's game with 2 goals from your Morris Mavericks, number 24, Justin Levesque. And today's 1st star from your Morris Mavericks with 2 assists and the game-winning goal, the Morris Mavericks captain, number 14, Cedric Goslin. And with that, we look at the out-of-town scoreboard and the scores around the league as the Mavericks stay in 3rd position as the playoffs nearer and get closer upon us. The finals earlier, the WC Miller Aces topped off the MPC Nighthawks 4-3 in the early morning game and was a good close nail biter. Meanwhile, the Thunder slid away with the so as the other day here, and see if we have those updated scores here for you. Well, as we look at that, we'll turn to the standings. Mavericks, as I mentioned, stay in 3rd. Meanwhile, the Zodiacs holding on to that final wild card spot there with the Trojan, well, the 2nd wild card spots with the Trojans there as they'll battle for the 1 game play-in. As they're kind of stuck there. They don't have enough games to catch the Mustangs. So the Thunder lead it, followed by the Cougars. Mavericks in 3rd, Tigers to round out the top 4, Nighthawks and Aces, as well as Mustangs all in the secured spots, Zodiacs and Trojans in that 1 game wild card. And my apologies there. It's not gonna, don't have those out-of-town scoreboard. So no out-of-town scoreboard tonight. With that, I'm your host, Bentley Brand, Lothar cameraman, Josh Keck. It is the Morris Mavericks knocking off the Zodiacs with a 6-0 win on the senior night. Until then, take care, have a good night, and we'll see you at the next Morris Mavericks broadcast. Until then, have a good evening.